And from here, we're just going to focus on our 360-degree breathing. If you have a tight waistband or a lifting belt or anything like that, or even just a regular old pant belt, it would be really great to put it around your abdomen. What this is going to do is provide you a tactile cue so you can feel where you're supposed to be breathing out against, and this is going to be really great for connecting your brain to your diaphragm and connecting it all to proper breathing. Hello, so today we're going to be talking about bird dog, breathing, no moving, on the forearms. Okay, so let's walk through this. This is going to be very similar to bird dog, but also a little bit different because we're going to be on the forearms. This is going to help us remove degrees of freedom, or the amount of moving parts, so to speak, and essentially help us also eliminate some muscles that may help us lose tension or shift tension away from where we're trying to keep it. Okay, so by having the forearm on the ground, we're essentially just limiting upper body motion to just the shoulder joint and not the elbow and wrist and hand as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place our hands flat on the ground, and what I mean by that is all of your hand is going to be flat. Okay, so where these fingers meet the hand, it's all going to be on the ground. Not some of them and some of them off, all of them. One way to think about this is press through the center knuckle or your middle finger knuckle right where it meets your hand on both sides. Okay, so we're going to get in our quadruped position, hands flat like we just talked about. From here, I'm just going to drop my forearms. I'm going to position my knees underneath my hips, and I'm going to turn my legs out slightly. What that means is my legs aren't going to be here. I'm going to simply rotate them out slightly. And a great place to start for this is think about where you're going to stand for your squat. Okay, so I'm not going to squat like this. I'm going to squat a little bit turned out. So this is about the position I'm going to want to have for this drill. Okay, so hands flat, drop to the forearms, feet slightly turned out. And from here, we're just going to focus on our 360-degree breathing. If you have a tight waistband or a lifting belt or anything like that, or even just a regular old pant belt, it would be really great to put it around your abdomen. What this is going to do is provide you a tactile cue so you can feel where you're supposed to be breathing out against, and this is going to be really great for connecting your brain to your diaphragm and connecting it all to proper breathing. So from here, what I can do is I can tuck in my shirt. I want to pull it up just above the bony crest of my hip. Okay, so if you go like this, you'll feel that big bony bump. Position your pants right above it, kind of like your grandfather used to wear. Okay, hands flat, forearms down, legs slightly turned out, and all I'm going to think about doing is pushing my shoulders down to the ground. I'm going to feel my serratus, the kind of armpit muscles turn on. From both sides there, I'm going to think about creating a neutral spine, so I'm not extending my butt back, I'm not tucking my tail, nice and neutral. And I'm just going to breathe into the waistband of my pants, and that's it. It really helps if you visualize trying to fill up a balloon inside your intestines, or breathing into like your perineum, pelvic floor, anus, whatever you want to think about. If you don't feel like you can feel if you're breathing into kind of your love handle area in your back, simply tighten up your pants and provide some more resistance. It would be great here if you can do this all with nose breathing. If you can't, just try to do as much as you can like that. For an even added benefit, you can add a box breath, so 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds out, 4 second hold. And that's it. If you're doing this correctly, this should be a great hip mobility drill. It should also be really great for your core stability, and you should kind of feel that core turn on. And it's going to be really great for integrating your shoulder and your upper body into one solid foundation so that you can press and row from. If you don't feel it here, Just keep thinking about pushing that shoulder forward the whole time. As you get tired and focus on your breathing, you're probably gonna relax here. So really think about pushing that forearm into the ground and making really good solid contact through the hand. Try it out and let us know what you think.